Hey everybody, it's Rapid, and today we're going to be going over Darude Mozestorm 2.0. So, this build hasn't been updated in quite a while because, well, I kind of took a break from YouTube. But before we get into the rest of the video, make sure to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/RapidFactor, and make sure to check me out on Discord, or link in the description, where we can get the save file for this build and others. And now, let's get into the video. So, Darude Mozestorm, this build used to be a URAD build with no splash used at all. And that stays the same. No URAD, but there is not a single drop of splash damage used in the build. So, what we changed it to make it even stronger is our anointment is our main source of damage. So, we're using, after exiting Iron Bear, the next two mags will have 10% increased fire rate and 100% increased critical damage. So, when we do that, that's going to double our critical damage, and it is probably the best anointment in the game that people don't use, which I think is so awesome because it got nerfed, no one really realized why, and it's continued to be insane since it got added. So, our gear, you can use literally anything in the game. I promise you it'll still melt with anything. We have Hellwalkers, we have Iceburgers, we have Bekkas, Monarchs, Illusion Skulls, no Pew-Pews, Sleeping Giants, anything you want. And our shield, just the old god, nothing too complicated. Our class mod is going to be the Green Monster. The Green Monster is actually a really good class mod for this build. We're getting bonus corrosive damage after firing our weapon, and that increases the longer we shoot. We have 2 on this file. I mainly use the 1 with 5 in Scorching RPMs. Our grenade is the It's Piss with On Grenade Thrown. We don't really need anything else. And I mean, might as well have this. It's a debuff. And we're using the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge. I also have a Snowdrift Deathless on here for speed. Now let's look at our skill tree. Our skill tree, we're going to start off with Green Tree. It's a very basic green tree. We have 5 in Cloud of Lead, 3 in Stoke the Embers, 1 in Redistribution, 5 in Scrappy, 5 in Match Set, 1 in Russian Offensive, 5 in Scorching RPMs, 5 in the Iron Bank, 1 in Some for the Road, and 1 in Forge. And now let's go on to the Red Tree, where in Red Tree we go Armored and Infantry, 1 in Vladoff Ingenuity, 3 in Thin Red Line, 5 in Drowning in Brass, 1 in Experimental Munitions, 2 in Behind the Iron Curtain, 3 in Desperate Measures, 5 in Phalanx Doctrine, and 1 in Tenacious Defense. And you can see Blue Tree has not a single point there. And Purple Tree, where we have 3 in Big Surplus, 1 in Biofuel, 1 in Really Big Guns to move down the tree, 3 in Harmonious Havoc for increased gun damage matching our elements, which is why we're using fire damage for this build, 3 in Explosive Fury, which we gain increased status effect damage and status effect chance, again, burn damage, and Fired Up, where we apply a status effect to an enemy, we gain increased fire rate, which again, burn damage. And with this build, you want to use normal Iron Bear with anything from Green Tree, mainly minigun, so because we can get rid of our fuel as fast as possible so we can get our big surplus. And to use this build, all you really have to do is hop into Iron Bear, shoot, and try to get your fuel down as low as possible. If you're doing a mobbing area like Malawan Takedown, you can just use him all the way and use him for damage because he still does good damage. Hop out, and then you have your anointments and your big surplus, and you can hold up your ammo for pretty much any gun for up to 2 mags. And that's pretty much as simple as it is for the actual usage of the build. Our Guardian rank doesn't really matter at all. Our Mayhem is on Mayhem 11 or 10. Either way, you're going to be doing great as long as you dodge any status effect reduction modifiers. And I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and of course, have a great rest of your night, day, whatever. Not just gonna set up because you want to. And make sure to get in that Discord and check me out on Twitch as well. And again, peace out, everybody.